What's up, sports bettors? It's Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this video, I got some prize pick entries for the game tomorrow, the NHL game between the Avalanche versus the Oilers. Now, PrizePicks was recently added to OddsJam, which is incredibly exciting. It's a really fun tool to use where you can basically take some player prop picks and combine them into an entry which has a payout depending on how many you take. Now, Alex, the co-founder of OddsJam, in his genius ways, was able to back out the implied odds of a prize pick entry. Sorry, that's a tongue twister. I say that really slow. Of a prize pick entry, that the inherent odds for each individual entry is essentially minus 137 odds. So if you're looking through a market, anywhere in which PrizePick, the PrizePicks has the best odds, is going to be a valuable entry to take. So I was scanning through the OddsJam Positive Expected Value page, which is what I have up here. And I noticed that there are two perfect entries to combine into a prize pick entry. And I figured, why not talk about my prize pick strategy, how I use PrizePicks, how I use OddsJam and PrizePicks together to provide some really fun entries. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video, talking about my prize pick strategy. Of course, before I get started, would appreciate if you could like and comment on the video. Let me know if you're tailing this specific entry. Also, let me know what you think of the video in general. If you hate it, totally fine. Any type of feedback is good. And then, of course, if you could subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed, would appreciate that as well. Now, like I said, Alex was able to back out the implied odds of a PrizePick individual entry to be at minus 137 odds. So anywhere in which the OddsJam line has worse odds than minus 137, that's going to be a valuable PrizePick entry to take and add to your selection. And this is how we use OddsJam to do that. So you see here, these last two plays, these last two entries all have PrizePicks as the best odds at minus 137. Now, the implied odds using OddsJam is minus 141 for both, which means that that's a valuable entry to take. It's Connor McDavid, who is a stud, to go under 0.5 goals to not score, and then Nathan MacKinnon, who's also a stud, to not score. And if you click into the markets themselves, so first, Connor McDavid, so the OddsJam line has it at minus 169. The other side of it is at plus 125. PrizePicks, as we can see, has the implied odds for this entry of minus 137. FanDuel, the other book, has this at minus 164. So this is a valuable entry, as we can see. Like I said, the implied odds on OddsJam, the sharpest sports book in the world, has them at minus 141. So getting each one in an entry at minus 137 individually is a good selection to make. So I combined them on PrizePicks. I'm already signed in. As you can see, I have my promo. I'm just going to put my entire promo entry on this one. You risk 100. The entry is 100. The winnings is 300. That's how Alex was able to back out the implied odds by just looking at the entry versus the winnings, and then seeing what the implied odds are for each individual one. And that's how he was able to use OddsJam to find some valuable entries using PrizePicks. So for this specific one, for this game tomorrow, like I said, the Oilers versus the Avalanche, I'm taking both the studs to not score, which is a little bit scary. But game one, maybe teams start slow, who knows. So this is going to be my entry. I'm going to place this, and we are good to go. So I use my promo, good to go. My entry has been selected. So in general, the strategy behind using OddsJam to find valuable PrizePick entries to take, it's the same way as you normally use OddsJam. You're just finding valuable entries to take. So you can either scroll through the markets themselves and see where minus 137 is the best odds. And if the OddsJam line has it worse odds than that, then that is a selection that you should add to your entry, which is what I did for the Connor McDavid and Nathan MacKinnon goals. You can also use the OddsJam Positive Expected Value page to find entries as well, which is also how I originally found these ones. I saw that PrizePicks had the best odds odds for both these players to not score, so I just combined them into an entry. I placed it, and we're good to go. So if you're tailing this on PrizePicks, let me know. Again, it's a really fun tool, so make sure you sign up using the OddsJam promo code to get that $100 bonus. But if you're tailing this entry, let me know. You can hit me up at my Twitter handle that you see on the screen here. You can also let me know in the comments, like I said at the beginning. Other than that, would appreciate if you could like the video, and then, of course, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But for this video, that is all I got for you. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.